Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am a fat Asian, and today I want to talk to you about innovating career mode. It's been no secret that EA have failed to innovate career mode for like a decade now. To wrap your head around this, there will probably be children who watch this video that are older than the last time EA genuinely improved career mode. So if they aren't going to do it, then the job is left up to me. A fat Chinese American is going to attempt to show a multi-billion-dollar corporation how to improve their game. I know, you can't take me seriously, but what about now? I am now Professor B-. But the main goal of this series is I'm going to be showcasing innovative new ways that you could be playing career mode using the system that we already have. In future episodes of this series, we're going to go into high-end customization, giving players, new haircuts, new tattoos, doing stat boosts, form boosts, just looking for new ways to innovate career mode, break free from the status quo of how stale it is every single year to play career mode over and over. But today I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what seasonal cards that you get in Ultimate Team would actually look like in career mode. So right now, it's the Halloween promo, it's the Scream promo that happens every single year. And I know there's going to be a lot of you guys who are saying, hey man, I don't even want Scream cards in career mode. They aren't realistic, and that's why I play career mode. And to that I say, I think that's a very valid point. Realism is important to a lot of people. And this is obviously not realistic, but what it does provide is something that has been lacking in career mode for over a decade, and that is variety. There's very little replayability in career mode. A lot of career mode YouTubers so far have been talking about how it's only a month into the game and it's starting to feel like a chore. Having seasonal type players would increase replayability in career mode throughout the year. Think about it. You could have the Scream promo, you could have Team of the Year, Team of the Season, Icon. And once again, as I said, realistic? No. But anything to break up the status quo, I think, would definitely be a boon to career mode. And this year is a little bit different. They have opted to change 2 of their stats randomly throughout the year to 90. So some of them make a lot of sense. Like Mandzukic isn't exactly the fastest dude in the world, so they bumped his pace up to 90 and his shooting up to 90, so he would be a very ideal striker. But then there are some more interesting cards in here, like Caceres, 78 rated center back. They bumped up his shooting to 90 and his dribbling to 90, which for a center back is pretty much completely useless. In Ultimate Team, there is no way to get your center back to the striker position without having a massive chemistry penalty. But the irony is that this Scream promo actually would work better in career mode because there's no chemistry in career mode. You could move this Caceres all the way up to the striker position. You could play this Balotelli, who is 90 dribbling and 90 defense at a CDM position without using any modifiers. It would work out fine. And what also is interesting is when you put these cards into career mode, you can actually see their true rating. Mandzukic's card is at an 85 striker, which is, I think, only 1 above his normal stats. But obviously, if you're going to give him 90 pace and 90 shooting, he's going to jump up. And as you can see right here, given the same stats that he has in Ultimate Team, he's at a 90. Same thing with a whole bunch of other players, like most dramatically is probably Schweinsteiger, who's an 81 on his card, but he's a 90 in-game. Marion Fellaini is 80 rated in Ultimate Team, and he is 92 rated in career mode. Because what's the main weakness of Fellaini? He's a lumbering tree of a man. But they went ahead and they boosted up his stats in both passing and dribbling. So check this out, man. Now he's got great attack positioning, great vision, great reactions. His strength was already good, so this accentuates his strengths on top of that. His long passings now, the ADC's got 99 short passing now. He's got 99 ball control. He's going to be an absolute dream to actually use in the midfield. You're essentially changing from a tree to World Cup Paul Pogba. Busquets, the main thing about him, oh my god, he's so slow, I can't use him in the midfield. Well, boost him up to 90 pace, and this is what you freaking get. 92 sprint speed, Sergio Busquets. And the way that these cards act is that they're gonna change throughout the year. So every single time that there's a full moon, 2 of their stats are gonna pivot to another 2 stats on their card. So having this promo throughout the year is gonna constantly refresh how you can use these players. But here's the thing, there are a lot of these cards that pretty much no one's going to use because they're probably too hard to link up with chemistry, or they're just too low rated. So let's take, for example, one of the least desirable cards in the Screen promo, and that is the 77 rated Abdul Rahman. He's in the Saudi League and he's from the UAE. So pretty much he's almost unusable in Ultimate Team. You can't link him anywhere unless you have like a full icon squad. But his stats are insane for a cam. He's only rated 85, but take a look at this stuff, man. 85 acceleration, 99 agility, 98 balance, right? His sprint speed is decent enough at 77, decent in reactions, but he's got 91 attack positioning. And then look at this, 87 ball control, 91 dribbling, 91 finishing, 93 long shots, 83 penalties, 88 shot power. This is insanity, and 84 volleys. As a cam, he just seems like a dream. And on top of that, 5'8", 5-star skill moves. And in career mode, he's 26. He could probably still keep growing. Specialities: dribbler, distance shooter, acrobat, clinical finisher, flair, playmaker, and technical dribbler. They made this guy incredible, and no one is going to use him in Ultimate Team because of chemistry. But because career mode has no chemistry system, he becomes arguably the most desirable cam to use in the game. You've essentially recreated Zinedine Zidane here. Let me tell you, we'll get to icons in another episode. There's so many creative ways that you could go ahead and use these personnel. So right now I'm playing like a 2-striker formation, but if I really wanted to, Mario Mandzukic is at 93 sprint speed, okay? And they also boosted Bas Dost up to like 93 sprint speed. And then what they did with Diego Costa is they boosted up his shooting and his physical. So it goes from being a pretty good target man to being the best target man in the game. Strength 95, yeah, pretty damn beastly. Aggression 96. He's a monster. So what I could do is go from a 2-striker formation to playing a 4-3-3. And then you put Mandzukic out wide, Costa in the middle, and then you play Bas Dost out on the left. You'll have 93 sprint speed pace Mandzukic and Bas Dost as your wingers, with Diego Costa as your target man in the center. Tell me you don't want to play career mode with this squad. So this would be my ideal team that I think I would go ahead and play with. Bas Dost out on the right side, Diego Costa as target man, Mandzukic as the left winger. We got the dual Rahman guy at the cam position. Then at the two holding midfield roles, you got Sergio Busquets, who's now 90 pace. And then I apologize, Fellaini is still super slow. He's at 48 sprint speed, but super agile. Then the back line, we're going to go with the default left back and Tyrone Mings. As you can see, he's got 95 short passing, 99 crossing, and then 96 sprint speed with 81 strength. Also, on top of that, he's 6'5". And the first center back that we're going with is Pepe. He's 89 rated. They gave him a 90 in defending and physical, so that's pretty much what you want from a center back. 99 aggression, 90 interceptions. And next to them, because it's fun, I'm going to be playing Mario Balotelli, who's technically an 89 rated striker, but the 2 boosts that they gave on him was dribbling and defending. So as you can see, ball control is good, finishing is good, dribbling is good. That's not really what you're going to need him for. And I admit, 37 in the marking. Not all that great, but he's got an 82 in stand tackle and a 75 in slide tackle. So I just want to see if I could get away with it. And 6'2", he's pretty good at heading. I just want to have a little bit of fun here. And on the right side, we have the natural right back, and that's Rafinha. The 2 stats they boosted up for him was his physical and his passing. So as you can see right here, he's got 99 aggression, 99 stamina, 97 crossing, 96 curve, 97 short passing. And then in between the sticks is Ochoa. Honestly, for the keepers, they can't really do too much because it's just going to be 2 of the stats that are always going to be in keeping. So for him, they boosted his handling up to 90 and his reflexes up to 90, which is, if I were going to choose 2, it's probably the top 2. And then on the bench, there are a couple other guys. I don't want to go through every single screen card because, I mean, you guys can pretty much look it up and we'd be here forever. But I'd just like to go ahead and play a game with them and just see how they feel. Another aspect that I think will be really interesting in assessing how screen cards would interact with career mode is taking a look at how much they would cost, how much they could sell for. Wow, look at this, guys. Mario Fellaini goes to a value of 82 million. What's his default value? So Mario Fellaini's default value is 11.5 million. You give him the stat boost and he goes all the way up to 82 million. I really did transform him into World Cup Paul Pogba. Jesus, Karate is already expensive. I think he's around like 60 to 70 million, but given the stat boost up to a 93, he's 104 million. So obviously having these guys in your side is going to drastically increase the amount that you could sell them for. Although I don't think you want to play against any of these Scream cards. Like, I don't think you want to play against 90 pace Sergio Busquets when you're playing Barcelona. Although that could add a little bit of flavor too. Also, you probably might have noticed already that I put them on Newcastle. I want to see how the Scream team will do if we sim to the end of the season with this side. I've also put them in the Champions League to see how far they would get in Champions League and how it affects that. Also, you might have noticed that there are 4 players on here who are originally from Newcastle, and that is because there are not enough Scream cards to go ahead and fill out a team completely and also have subs, so I just kept the lowest rated. So what I'm going to do now is I'm in the season, and we're just going to sim to the end. We're going to sim to June 1st and see where the Scream team would finish in the Premier League as well as the Champions League. But until then, take it away. Time Wizard.
Go, Time Wizard!
All right, we sit on June 1st of 2019. As you can see, we're now in the Champions League final. But let's go ahead and see how the Scream team has finished in the standings, and it's not great. I thought they would finish higher than 4th. I guess for Newcastle, this is pretty good, but we do finish behind Spurs, Liverpool, and Manchester United. 14 points off of the top, so a pretty big margin. Let's see how we did in Champions League. We didn't make it out of the group stages. It was a tough group. We were in a group with Inter and Barcelona, and we were 1 point away from advancing, so wow. And then we were bounced out of the round of 32 in the Euro. Okay, so maybe this team isn't as good as I thought it was on paper. What happened? So as you can see, some of these players have gone down over their crazy high ratings, like Mandzukic, I believe, was like a 90 something. But they still have their stats. As you can see, you know, he's got 99 attack positioning, 88 aggression. He's still got a bunch of dark greens. Some of them have gone down, but it's not to the extent where he should be rated 84. It's just kind of a technical glitch that has happened throughout career mode in the past couple of years. I do think, though, that the weakness of the side falls on their fullbacks. They don't have really good fullbacks. They're only 77 rated, and then the ones behind them are like the leftover fullbacks, like Kas, who's like 57 rated. From the original Newcastle side. So I think defensively, it was a little bit rough on them. Let's go over to player stats and see who won. Harry Kane wins the Golden Boot, scoring 18 goals. And is there anyone from Newcastle? Okay, yeah, that was an issue. No one in Newcastle is on the top 15 ranks. We go over to assists. Fellaini gets 2nd place. Okay, that's a little bit better. 12 assists. And Schweinsteiger is down in 11th place. Okay, let's go over to clean sheets. Alisson goes ahead and wins the Golden Glove Award. And Ochoa did a respectable 4th place with 9 clean sheets. We go into it, and it's respectable. Mario Mandzukic provided 9 goals. Diego Costa got 7 and only 22 appearances, so he didn't play very much. Mario Fellaini got 5 and Troy Deeney got 7. Balotelli got 4 and Solomon Kalou got 4. I guess Bastos didn't get a lot of games. Yeah, Bastos only got 5 games. Yeah, just not the greatest performance from the side. So I'm a little bit perplexed on what actually happened, because it almost feels like simulation-wise, it took their original ratings instead of their increased ratings. So I think it's a little bit inconclusive here, because this side had the quality, you know, with a bunch of 90s and high 80s to go ahead and at least challenge for 2nd or 3rd or even win the league and definitely get out of, well, I guess the group stages was a little bit tough, but still, like, you gotta remember, they had like 393 ratings, and like Neymar is a 92, Messi is a 94. They had multiple players that were around that range. All right, so this is even more interesting. Let's check out Mario Fellaini in the squad report. If we take a look at it, he went down by -13 to a rating of 79 overall. But remember, his value was at like 80 million or something, and it's still at 76 million. So there's definitely a glitch in the overall where it just deletes it down, but his stats are still high enough that he's correctly valued at the price that he is. He's 31 years age, so I think since he did get downgraded, once you lose one stat, it'll revert you back to your original rating in the overall. At least that's what the coding is. So it's interesting. This is how the screen players would interact in a simulation throughout the course of the season. Really not that overpowered. That was my main fear. And overall brings a lot of relevancy to players that you probably would never go for. Like, I'm pretty sure now a lot of people are out there trying to buy Fellaini in career mode. So it brings relevancy to older players as well as players that are really good in real life but kind of ignored in FIFA.
Go time wizard!
But now we're back at the start of this career mode. I've reloaded everything because I want to go ahead and play with this team and see how they actually feel while doing gameplay in career mode. And why not go ahead and put them up against one of the best teams in the game, and Cristiano Ronaldo, as we face off against Juventus. All right, let's play it out. We're using the same lineup that I showed earlier with the 3 target men posting as the front 3. So let's see what they can do. Oh, look at Mario Balotelli winning his first defensive header. I like it. You're testing 6'5" Tyrone Mings? Oh, he won it. Shit. Shit. Get out of there, Mario Balotelli. Uh-oh. Got a bit of space. Oh, no! What a fucking goal for Bernardeschi. So I don't even think this is, I don't think this is Juve's, like, first team. And we do get cut up. I mean, Tyrone Mings is 77 rated. Right back. Nowhere to be found here. Oh, it's fantastic. All right. I still think we can come back. It's really weird controlling Fellaini and having him this good on the ball. Look at Balotelli. Honestly, the 2 players that have stood out for me so far, Fellaini and Balotelli, have been incredible. Get in, Mings. Flip it into the back post. He's there. Crush! And that's what we want. Best us. Playing a target man on the right wing. Goes ahead and comes in and absolutely murders a ball from 2 inches away. Look at his non-scanned face. Easy stuff. Tyrone Mings. And remember, Mings has like 99 crossing, so he's going to pinpoint that right there. Keeper had no chance. Look at the monstering of Alexandro here. Ah! 1-1 in the most predictable way possible. Everything is going to plan. Oh, come on, Fellaini. Oh, Balotelli. Undeserved. Made a beautiful tackle. Fell right back to the... Oh, but Balotelli there to clean up once again.
She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mind.
Oh, lay it up. Oh, beautiful. Liquid football. Oh, are we offsides? Damn it. All right, halftime 1-1, and I'm having some fun, man. I'm having some fun with this squad. But let's mix it up. Let's bring in some new faces. All right, Abdulrahman's been okay, but I'm going to trade him out now for Mr. Verratti. And the reason why is this. He's got 90 finishing, so I can work a little bit of space with him. I'm going to fire one off. Also, Fellaini's been great. And Sergio Busquets, we know Busquets is going to be a monster. Let's go ahead and move him since he's 90 pace. Rafinha's been kind of beat here and there, so I'm going to go ahead and put him on over here. I'm going to take off Mings because he's been okay, but we're going to put Forsberg in for Ming. He upgraded his stand tackle to a respectable 70 and is marking to 95. So let's see how he does at a fullback position. And then we'll bring in some other substitutes as the game wears on. Easy as you like. Good little tucked in movement. I guess you could argue that Mandzukic's strength was able to hold off the defender there and place that exquisitely into the bottom right-hand corner. But yeah, you can see DeSiglio just goes up against him, gives him a little bit of a hug, but it's not going to do much to Mandzukic. Fellaini, look at this beautiful splayed over the top ball to Bastos. Back to Fellaini dogs. Oh, look at this passing. It's beautiful. Ah!
Destruction.
I'm just trying ridiculous shit. I just realized we have Mario and Fellaini taking corners for us because his passing is so good. I mean, we got enough height anyway, so let's try it out. Ah! Beautiful assist for Mario and Fellaini. I told you. It don't matter. It don't matter. Ain't no problem. Look at this. Shows off his man. And crush once again. A towering header as he destroys the masculinity out of those 2 defenders. Easy as you like. Oh! Wow, Mario Fellaini won man of the match. That should say it all about Scream Cards, boys. Verratti the hottie is in. He's gonna take it back. Easy! Oh, come on, Verratti! You got 90 shooted. Oh, get pickpocketed. In for Diego Costa. Easy. Easy days. And that's another thing of having 3 target men up top there. You can bully the fullback, the center back who's on it. Constant pressure once you get up right on their hip, especially the way that FIFA 19 plays with the physics on the 50-50 balls. You can really budge off defenders or whoever's in possession and not get called for a foul. What, Dybala's gonna tackle me from behind? Get out of here. Diego Costa puts the cherry on top of this delicious sundae. I realize I make a lot of food analogies. And here you guys go. I know, you might have seen the title. You might have thought about it. Screen cards in career mode. I don't know, Fat Asian. You are chubby. I don't know if you know what you're talking about. It was just banter. To have Mario Balotelli back there absolutely crushing any header that came close to him. Mario Mandzukic and Bas Dost bullying fullbacks the entirety of the game. It's a dream, man. I wish I could actually use them in career mode. And you can't even get this type of squad in Ultimate Team. If you were to use a squad in Ultimate Team, the chemistry would be all messed up and they wouldn't play as well as they do now. So I know a lot of you guys might have been skeptical at first when I mentioned seasonal cards in career mode or icons in career mode. It breaks away from the realism, but I don't think that we should be so dogmatic in the way that we think about career mode because it has been so stale for so long. Anything to break away from the status quo, the monotony that is career mode for the past decade, is a plus. Because at the end of the day, why do we play FIFA? Why do we play video games? It's to have fun. And I had so much fun playing with this team, and it breaks my heart that I couldn't play with this squad in any other way. But this is the untapped potential of career mode. Go ahead, vote up on the things right now. Would you want to go ahead and play with a squad like this in career mode? Or, you know, do you want to be more of a traditionalist? Which, I mean, I understand as well. But this is just episode 1 of Innovating Career Mode. I just wanted to see what some of the seasonal cards would look like in career mode. In future episodes, we're going to go more in depth into possibilities of customization and upgrading players throughout the season. And it's just a lot of interesting stuff to go ahead and show you guys in the future. So if you did enjoy this, if you want to see more ways that possibly we could be innovating career mode in the future, take your hard erect nipple, smush into that like button right now, subscribe for more weird oddball FIFA content, and if you want to check out some wacky experiments, go ahead and click over here, Dinks Poos, and check out something a little bit different. Go ahead and click over here, Dinks Poos. But yeah, that is it from me, your Lord and Savior, Fat Asian. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble, and until next time, boys, stay thick.